for the everyday woman. George Carez started the brand over 20 years ago in Athens, Greece. He hired Lena as a biochemist to study how ingredients work at the cellular level. So no matter what Carez product you're using, you can feel confident you're getting good-for-you ingredients that give you the results you want the second it touches your skin.
Jackson Galaxy is here. I have adored this gentleman because he has saved so many families heartache from problems with their kitties. It is the butterfly ball cat toy coming up, but this is a gentleman who solves kitty cat problems, right? So he is a cat behaviorist. He is also the cat daddy. We love him from his show, My Cat from Hell, and he's here with some fabulous products that really do help all of us and our four-legged friends. Come on out here, sir. We've got a perfect lineup for you, and go to hsn.com and see the rest of it. I love the carrier too. It's so good.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Ah, it's my pleasure.
Tell us about the butterfly ball.
The butterfly ball. This one is, you know when something works? When the first time you are presented with it, there's 3 people sitting around a table all going like this. Once this turns on, I will show you. This is what I call cat TV. Like the concept of cat TV is the idea that your cat is going to look out the window or do whatever, and it's just like prey. They're going to look at it, and that's going to activate that little hunter mechanism, and they're going to want to go after it. They're going to want to go after this.
So tell me exactly how this works. You're filling it with this
No,
what is
it's
this?
catnip free. Why we have catnip sitting here, I don't know. It's really good catnip, but it's not for this toy right here.
I was just checking.
All you got to do is turn this little sucker on.
Okay.
And it's going to start doing that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Bye-bye, cat.
Bye-bye. Cat babysitting right there.
Yeah, we'll check in on you. This is the kind of thing that your cat will just sit there and stare at it and paw at it, and it will activate just like you're seeing right now. It's really just one of those amazing little moments. When we started developing this one, the idea was, what can we get to move like actual prey so that the cat will be activated? And this was that thing.
So here's the thing, guys. This is brand new, and it's for this day only, on sale, 2 months at $12.48. How many of us have spent money on a cat toy that went wah, wah, wah?
Believe me, that's why I do this. Yeah.
Right. So here's one, tried and true, tried and true, that is going to be mesmerizing for your little darlings.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, the idea is they should be able to be entertained even when you're not there to do this. You can put this on when you leave the house, and you know that leaving the house won't be that moment of separation anxiety, right? That you know that your cat's going to be doing something involved. Even if their body is not, their mind will be.
Which is so important. It's so important.
Absolutely.
And also, you know, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
looks like I should have it on a bookshelf.
You know, every time I give it to people to test with their cats, I check in on them in 2 weeks and it's sitting on their desk. You know what I mean?
Right.
One of those like stress balls.
Yeah. So here it is, your butterfly with this beautiful green, and then you've got your purple little flowers there. We don't have a lot of these. Let's make it happen here by turning it on again. Show me how this gets turned on underneath.
Yeah, right
like
here.
So. Okay.
Right here, the little button.
Ooh, sorry, just dropping things. That's me.
Turn that button on.
Okay.
And off goes your butterfly. And it's going to be unpredictable movement. It'll go for a little bit, then it'll stop, then it'll go, then it'll stop. And I love when it does that little fluttering thing.
It looks so natural.
Yeah,
right?
It really is pretty amazing. And it takes just a couple of AA batteries and you're off to the races. We got 2 of them going on right here. There's another one.
Listen, try it for yourself, because you'll know within the first couple of minutes, and then you know what else? 2 weeks later, they're still interested. 3 weeks later, right?
That's the test. The test is, are your cats going to care about it in a couple of weeks? That's such a good point. And yes, they're going to. Believe me. And by the way, if you got dogs love them too. I don't know what it is, but the dogs.
What's there not to love?
Every time I leave it on the floor, I look down and the dog's taking it. You know.
I'm not surprised. I might take it.
Yeah.
So, the fluttering butterfly inside creates a beautiful experience visually for people and your kitty. And it's that hunt, it's that play, and the movement from the cat will trigger the motor to flutter the butterfly.
Exactly. So if your cat bats at it exactly
just
like that,
so.
Off it goes again. The whole idea here is unpredictable motion.
Right.
Because cats are only activated activated by the unpredictable motion of prey, of mice, of moths, of anything like that. And this is where this toy is a huge winner in my book.
Of your foot under the comforter.
There's that one.
Right, there's that one.
Spoken like somebody who has cats.
Yeah, my beautiful babies. So right now they're not moving because now they are.
Because we're not moving, right. And as soon as we bat it, but that's the cool thing about it is that you bat it and then it starts, but then if you leave it alone, within about 10 seconds or so, it'll start up all by itself again.
So, oh, great. I love that. So it's beautiful. It's also, it's not just them looking, right? They're involving themselves.
Exactly. I mean, this still can roll all over the place. It doesn't tip over, but it can be batted around the room. It doesn't wind up like so many of those toys where you walk in the room and it's flat on its side and now you got to pick it up again. It's just one of those perpetual motion machines. And honestly, I have tested this out on many a cat. That's one thing that you can be sure of with me. I have a really, really cool focus group of hundreds of cats, and they've all approved this one.
Cat approved, guys.
Yeah, you got it.
You've got 30 days kitty cat satisfaction guarantee. I don't usually get to say that a lot, but I'm glad I get to be able to provide that for you. It's in the fine print here at HSN. So it's $24.95. And here's the story. We only have 2 minutes, and they're already going. There are only 500 left. I think a lot of us have spent a lot of money, a lot of hopes and prayers. Please like it, kitty. I just spent, a lot of money on it. Are you gonna like it for more than 2 seconds? It's like their food choices. They look at it and they walk away.
What else
they liked it yesterday, now they don't, right? They just mock you.
Yes.
While they love you. Anyway, here's something that's going to be absolutely fascinating for them.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
This is a
honestly,
winner.
we've tested this one like crazy, and it has been an overwhelming winner. I really feel like your cats are going to love this.
Okay, so about a minute and a half left to go. Whether it is your playful kitten or it is a senior kitty, right? Senior
that's
kitties
an
need to
amazing
be-
point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Hey.
The whole concept of cat TV is so important because cats, especially seniors, ones that can't get around so much, as long as they're passively engaged, just as they are if they're looking out the window, chittering at those birds, and just which they will do all day long.
That's my chittering imitation.
If they're doing that, they will go crazy over something like this. And again, keeping their brain activated, that raw cat, that hunter, it's what it's all about, man.
Brings out the kitten in all of them.
That's right.
And that's so important because your older cat needs to be stimulated too. As a matter of fact, they're probably bored, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many of my clients who say, oh, my cat is too old to play. They don't like to play anymore. Your cat is bored. And having something like this around, just make sure that boredom thing doesn't kick in,
Right. And, they need a will to live sometimes too, right?
Absolutely. And they gotta, listen, if you're gonna complain to me about your cat peeing places or scratching you or biting, inappropriate places, the first place to start is that activation of the hunter. Once you do that, so many of the problems just disappear.
Well, it's just like a toddler who's maybe like acting out. They're, right? They're bored, right?
Right.
We get a little cranky when we're bored sometimes.
That's right.
Or we turn to cookies. Then they're done that. So here's a way for you to have something that's really pretty on the bookshelf, but you're going to want it on the floor where kitty cat is there all the time. Okay, 418 counting down. Oh, there's just probably a couple of hundred left at the most. This is a good one. This is a good one.
Thank you. I'm really stoked about it, to be honest with you. This is, as these products are coming out, this partnership that we have with PetMate has been bearing so much fruit because finally, after all these years, I've got products that I can stand behind.
Another problem solver. Well, coming up, we have the Jackson Galaxy Pet Stain and Odor Remover tablets. I can't wait to tell you about this because if you have tried and failed to get the stains out, to get the odor out, and they're remarking that territory, you need to have the proper formulation. And this is it. Do you think Jackson Galaxy is going to put his name on something that doesn't work? Heck no. So 577-614, start your engines on that. Get your house back, guys. Get that corner of the room back. Get the carpet back. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you don't. I hope you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know you do if you have a kitty at some point or
Cats
another.
pee on things?
What?
Who'd have thought?
Not always, but sometimes. And when that happens, you really need to get it out. Okay. what in the world is a marinator? What in the world
I am
is
so
this?
glad you asked. What is a marinator? This is another one of those things. For 20 years, I walked around with that little black book in my pocket, coming up with ideas that just weren't on the market. This is one of them. This is called the Vault Marinator. So the marinator, what you're going to do is you're going to open the sucker up. You are going to put catnip down the sides here, right? So the catnip never does touch toys. It just goes down these sides, and you got these little bitty holes here that vent the catnip. Then you take these kinds of toys, which we're going to give with you today, and they are organic and they're also porous, right? So they have that kind of porous vibe to them. You throw them in here with your catnip around the side. You put this back in and you marinate. And about a day later, you're going to wind up with freshly marinated toys.
Okay.
And once you do that,
there you go.
There you go. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Then you close it up. And that's it. So basically, toys that did have catnip in them, they go flat after a little while. This recharges them. The cool thing about it also is catnip never touches the toys, so you don't wind up with catnip mess all over the house. And that's one of those things that I know drives any cat person crazy. Right?
I'm totally in, because I have the plastic bag with the catnip in it, and then I have the toys. And I only like to bring it out the day before I clean, because I know it's going to be all over the carpet.
Exactly. And now you have the choice. If after a while you want to just sort of feed the catnip to the cats after the fact, now you repurpose this stuff. But I'm telling you, the great thing is that these toys never die. We have this one here. This is our twisted kicker. You know kickers. They wrap their paws around it and they go all crazy on it. This can also go in here and marinate for a while. A day later, you got it. Another thing, the catnip that comes with this. We worked hard on every aspect of this. This is American-made organic catnip, sourced from a farm in the Pacific Northwest, who I'm crazy about, because you have to have strong catnip in order to marinate these things, and we're providing you with that as well.
So you want the high grade, okay? You want the good stuff.
You want the good stuff.
You want the good stuff.
Yeah, we ain't gonna skimp.
Your cat wants the good stuff. You're getting the toys with it. You're getting the ability to marinate old toys, refresh old toys, the ones that they love, that they go to, but they don't have the kick anymore. You can also pick up the Denim and Cecil Twisted Kicker to see them rolling around with that. How many are left in this? What? There are only a dozen? Okay. All right. Well, now you see it, now you don't. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. In the meanwhile, they love that sock. Right?
Yes, that's a great thing. You're really on it. Yes, an old sock. I mean, we're going to give you toys. We got these photorealistic fish that we're going to give you today. Aren't those cool? And we're going to give you these organic fish and these little crabby things and everything. But the sock. The sock? The sock works. You know what I mean? Anything. You put anything in here that's porous, and it's going to wind up catnip marinated, and you're off to the races, man.
That's so original. That is so original.
Thank you.
So for $24.95, you've got this perfectly designed little marinator right here, which, like, who would have, except him, would have done this? But because it does solve that problem. How much money have we spent on other cat toys that, we know they're disposable because they're only seasonal, so to speak, or they're maybe a week, and then the cat doesn't like it anymore because it's not strong. It doesn't have the kick for them. So you use this, you use that organic catnip, USA, Pacific Northwest, absolutely that premium gourmet catnip, and it does make a difference. And then you can put the toys that come with, or toys that you already have, or the sock. I mean, really.
Or the sock.
Or the sock. His favorite sock already.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have set out here to change the landscape of cat products because really, to be honest with you, wasn't all that hot before the fact. And I'm really, really excited about what we're accomplishing right now.
So if you love your kitty, or you know someone who loves their kitty, who doesn't
Please love your kitty some more.
Yeah, love on the kitty some more.
Love your kitty.
If you ever find that your kitty is like maybe acting out a little bit or a lot, this is something that's really going to help, right?
Absolutely. I mean, whether it's what I call remote toys like these guys, which are the ones that you marinate and toss and they can play by themselves, or the interactive toys, which we also sold this morning, or the butterfly ball, anything like that, anything that's going to occupy that part of your cat that needs to wake up and hunt stuff, right? That's what they're on this planet to do. They're not on this planet to look cute on the couch, right? That's not why they're here. So we can't get mad at them when they act out like that, but this is going to help them not act out like that.
This is such a great idea, especially if you're a neatnik, right? And you've had all that catnip all over the place. It's down in the bottom of your carpet, and then they start scratching the carpet because it's embedded in there, and get them a different cat toy for that where it maybe has that on the cardboard. But this is going to allow, the toys that come with, as well as the toys that you already have, be reactivated. And you're getting the premium catnip that is that Pacific Northwest USA organic catnip. And by the way, a little goes a long way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You put it into the sides of the marinator. How did you think of this one? I don't know, but it's a good idea. You put it right in there. How much do I put in on each side?
You can do anything, like you said, a little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot, but you can empty this bag in there too. And it stays fresh for a long time because it's marinated, because it's vaulted in.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about wasting it, but again, you can put it in there and then empty some out and put it on the carpet when you want it on the carpet.
Right.
Like the day before you clean.
Yeah, right? That's a good strategy, right? So if you know a cat lover, the person who seems to have everything, right? They don't have this, because this is brand new. This is exclusive here at HSN from Jackson Galaxy. That means that you have tried and true original ideas for that kitty cat or kitty cats of yours or theirs. And you know, we need to take good care of them. They take such great care of us. They deserve to have the best. And I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on their cats.
Yeah. And
been there, done that.
Yep.
This is very affordable, and it's going to save you money because you can reuse the toys you already have, as well as use the sock, wash the sock, put it back in there, right? Because sometimes when they get their saliva on there, I like to wash their toys, and you can't wash a lot of the toys that you buy in mass stores.
Right, right.
So you can use a sock, right?
Right, exactly.
And plus, you're getting some.
Right, and the toys that come with it, we're using organic materials with this, natural materials as well. You don't have to worry about what happens when your cat tears it apart. There's no plastic in here, nothing like that. These are all like, this is sisal canvas, those kinds of things. Look, I'm trying to come up with a line of toys and products in general that are going to put me as a behaviorist out of business. I would love to be put out of business. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to work. I don't want to come to your house. I want these problems to solve themselves. That's what all these products are about.
DIY behaviorist, that's you. That's you, okay? I wanted to remind you while you're picking this up, don't all the kickers gone. We need more of those. We need more of the kickers.
I guess so,
Big time. Okay. More toys for you, though, from Jackson Galaxy. The Air Prey Wand Cat Toy Bundle. 2 months at $9.98. Take me through this, if you would.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, what we're talking about, engaging the hunter in your cat. This toy, again, I've worked on this for years and years. If you swing that thing around, it twirls around like a bird, it actually flutters like a bird, and it sounds like a bird. It's going to activate that hunter part of your cat. If your cat doesn't play with this, I will eat that feather. You can either wave it in the air, you can drag it on the ground. As long as you become that bird, become that mouse man, I'm telling you, that is the most essential toy that you can have, hands down.
Okay,
hands down.
$19.95. Listen, we have a really important product coming up. You know, all work and no play. I get it, you need that. And it's good for you too, reduces your stress too. But here it is. Maybe something that's kept you from getting another kitty cat. Maybe something that you need yesterday. It's the Jackson Galaxy Pet Stain and Odor Removing Tablets. This is unlike anything I've ever seen. From the enzymes to the vinegar to the this to the that. This is going to take care of those stains and those odors, which is so important. Remember, their smell is so much more powerful than ours.
Yep.
So even if you can't smell it, they can, which is why they might be remarking that place. Now, take us through this, because this is really different.
Well, yeah, and I'm really, really excited about this as well, because actually, if you've watched my show, you know that for years, I would call it the CO2 cleaner. I never called it by name. I was never able to. Now, with this partnership that I have with Fission, I'm finally able to put my name on something, and I am so, so excited about this. These little tablets right here, this is the key to the whole thing. These drop in the bottle itself, which is, by the way, ecologically, is that what the word?
That's it, you got it.
Very nice, because you reuse the bottle. You just drop this in, like that.
Boom.
It goes in with warm water, shake it up, let it dissolve, which we'll demonstrate in just a second. And once it fizzes up, it's good to go. You can keep it in this bottle for up to a year, and it works like mad. It is CO2 powered. Like, you know when you used to spill soda on the carpet and your mom would use baking soda?
Sure.
That's the concept. So it's absolutely an amazing way of working. It's not overly scented, it's not flowery smelling, it's not something that's gonna cover up, you know what, with flowers. So it's just flowery smelling pea or whatever.
Right,
you know?
it does, that's nasty sounding.
That's nasty.
It does the job, it goes to the root of the issue. So, and by the way, if your cat hasn't peed on the floor yet, it's destined to. So we all know that. And may they never, but it happens when they don't feel well. Maybe they're getting older. Maybe they're trying to tell you something, right?
Right.
So it's a good communication tool, but once that happens, we need to be able to clean it up.
And just like you were saying a minute ago, I mean, once they go to a spot, getting them to stop going to that spot is a big problem sometimes. Getting rid of the problem is where it's at. Now, if you've bought other cleaners before, you've probably bought them in gallons, right? That's because it takes gallons for that stuff to go away. I'm telling you with this, I fully stand behind this product. I live with 7 cats, 3 dogs, and a non-problem turtle. And I'm telling you right now, for those animals, this gets the job done every single time.
Every single time. Okay, you pop, how many do I have to put in each bottle? And you get the bottle with it.
At 1 tablet per fill-up. So it comes with 2 different fill-ups. Should I drop it in?
Sure.
There it goes. Okay, so now it's going to start fizzing.
Easy.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
perfect.
Now it's going to start fizzing, you know, and once it's done fizzing, it's going to be ready to go. And it will clean up whatever you got. And not just clean up, but it also gets rid of the smell. Unlike anything I've ever worked with before, I'm telling you, this stuff is...
That's strong words. That's really
remarkable stuff, man. If you knew me, you know that I don't jump up and down about many products at all. This one I jump up and down about because I know it's going to do the trick. I know that when you stop me in the supermarket, you're going to tell me that it worked as opposed to yelling at me and shaking your fist saying, you made me buy something terrible.
You would never do that.
No, they've done it.
So my little
other
things, not now. So here's the thing: my little kitty, Mr. Tony, has not been feeling totally well. He's just become a diabetic, and we're managing it with our doctor. And so when they start to drink all that water, that's another communication sign. So the other day, for the first time in 13 years, he had an accident, and poor guy, because he's so dignified. I know he was mortified, but it happens. So I went and I did the standard because I didn't know about this then, right? So what did I do? I got the enzymes. I got the other thing that's like the something off, and then you start praying over it, and then you start jumping up and down with the cloths to wick away and wick back, and you pray it's not in the padding, and then you just try to put something over it so no one will see it, and you see the cat loitering near it, and you think, oh goodness, please don't, right? And this is the answer. I can't wait to use it at my house.
Absolutely right. And I mean, anything that comes out of your pet, it's going to not just clean up, but get rid of that smell.
Both ends?
Yes, both ends.
There it is. Okay, for $14.95.
Yeah, man. And not only that, but we do provide you with 2 of the tablets. That means that's 2 specific fill-ups of this bottle. So that means it's going to last you a while.
Absolutely. For $14.95, I mean, consider how much it would be to have someone professionally come in and treat your carpet. And it's not going to do what this does for $14.95.
Right. And the other thing is that I think is really important, it's pet friendly, meaning that it's CO2. It's like the baking soda remedies in the past. You're worrying a lot less about what's going to happen once it hits that carpet and your pets go through it one more time. So
this is what it looks like, right like so. Now, what do we have here?
We have here an example.
An example.
Yes, please. It's not exactly what you might think it is, but it is an example. And once this finishes fizzing, I was going to pour it in here and show you what happens to it. So I guess we could try it, but it's not done fizzing.
So I don't think the water was warm. It needed to be warm.
Right, exactly. So we're going to let it fizz.
We can use a spray bottle.
I would love to demonstrate what we got here.
These little spots. Do you want to dump the spray in here? There we go. Come on. You can undo that.
Oh, yes, you're so smart. Right. So this is actually done. This is already fizzed out and everything. Now,
if I can do it, you can do it, guys.
We pour it in here.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And
come on.
And there you go.
On.
And as soon as you do this,
boom.
Look at that,
you
man.
You didn't even stir it.
I know, I didn't even have to stir. This is exciting to me because, I mean, if you spent 20+ years dealing with, cat pee and poop and whatever as the main source of your occupation, believe me, finding a product like this, kind of wants to float in your boat.
Oh, absolutely. Nice. A cat lover. It's going to float your boat.
Yes,
believe me.
Absolutely.
So let's take on some of these spots over here.
Yeah. So here we've got some spots on this thing. Very lovely spots. And if you do have an animal in your life, you recognize these spots.
Right.
That enough said, right?
Reality.
Yeah. So what you want to do with any stain and this stuff, I always give it a little bit of a shake, and then I'll always hit it right in the middle of it, which you can see right here. It's already cut right through it.
Right through it.
And then all you do is take your
wasn't a
thing.
lot either. You
no,
hardly...
it's nothing, man.
Whoa.
And then, yeah, hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
hello.
and then all you're doing, you don't have to empty your entire bottle on this to get rid of that stain.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that, it's gone. And along with that is the smell. Now, what you're gonna wanna do with any of these stains, we got some more examples over there.
And look, because, pardon me for just a second, I wanna grab this. Look, there's the stain. It went off of this onto this, and this you throw in the wash.
Yeah, this is that old-fashioned thing, again, like your mom used to do. You'd spill soda on the carpet, orange soda on the carpet,
right.
Out came the baking soda. This is the exact same thing. Now, what you wanna do with any of these is you're gonna start in the middle of the stain, you know, do a little bit of blotting and work your way out, and that's what you would do on any stain, whether it's on your carpet, whether it is on, whether it's on a chair, which we're gonna see in a second, and you just spray it down. And again, you don't have to worry about the flowery scent, those orangey scents, because the thing is you wanna know that it's gone. Orange smells like orange, and pea smells like pea, and nothing smells like nothing, and that's what we want. We want it to smell like nothing, and that's about what we got right about here. There you go.
That's it.
No stain, baby.
Oh my gosh,
no stain.
fantastic.
Gone. Yeah,
for $14.95, you owe it to yourself to try it. That old stain, you know the one.
You know that
know
one.
that
Under
one.
the pool table, man.
Yeah,
that
behind
one.
the curtain.
Yeah.
Right near the front door.
Or the curtains themselves. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen that one a ton.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. The bad. Anyway, you know, I don't have to tell you the stories.
We don't have to tell you.
Yeah, we all know. Anyway, here's a product for $14.95. You know, for those of us who have dealt with kitties and loved them and, you know, really been important, really paid attention to their health, okay? So that's why when the cat pees, you don't hate the cat, because guess what? It's a natural reaction to something that's not quite right.
Yes.
So we're willing to spend more.
Don't hate the player.
Don't hate the player.
That's
so
right.
I'm never doing that again, just so you know. Just as a favor.
I caught it the
that
only
was the
time.
last one.
But also, don't forget, cat, dog, doesn't matter. Whatever comes out of the animals in your home will come up with this stain and odor remover.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the puppies, the doggies, definitely. When you get this, I want to hear your results. Leave the reviews on hsn.com.
Please.
Because, you know, everyone's turning to Pinterest for the home remedies, right? We're all trying to find that answer, and here it is for $14.95. And if it doesn't work, you send it on back. But for Jackson to put his name on something, you know he's not playing, because he does not need to do this, honestly, but he wants to provide the service, that solution for you for a problem that maybe keeps you from having a kitty, that maybe somebody in the family's like, that cat pees, no more kitty.
Yep.
No. This is going to be the kitty keeper, okay? Yeah. This is going to help you to have a cleaner house. The cat's going to be happier too. It's not going to be confused. Litter box, carpet. Litter box, carpet. Yeah. I'm conflicted. Carpet, no. Litter box, yeah. So this is what you use to keep peace in the house and clean in the house without having to sacrifice. Yeah, right?
And you know, let me just tell you, that's my cat and my dog on that label. Let me tell you something. I can't put my own animals on this label and sell a bad product, because they would kill me. Just
they would. Yeah. They wouldn't have it. No way. No way. So it's brand new. This is breakthrough. Okay, it's old school meets new school meets picky in a good way, because he wants to make sure it works for you. He wants to make sure it works for Kitty.
Let me tell you something. I have been a professional cat worker for almost 25 years. I've never stood behind a cleaner, ever, until this moment. So you can bet that if I'm gonna shout about something, it's gonna be because it works.
It's going to be because it works. So whether you have hardwood floors, whether you have carpet, whether you have whatever you got, okay?
Whatever you got, bring it on, man.
Right.
Bring it on.
Fighting words right there. Fighting words, but it's because it works that we're so confident that you're going to enjoy the process instead of dreading it.
Yep.
So a cat's going to be more relaxed too, because they're not going to feel shame. They're not going to feel like, oh,
and like you said before, you used the word conflicted, and that really is a great word to use here. And not only that, if you have cats and dogs like I do, you've got a cat peeing on the carpet, and the dog goes up there and goes, wait, what's that? And they're going to go on top of it. It becomes like it totally becomes like gang warfare, like graffiti. Instead of graffiti, it's urine. That's how animals communicate in times of crisis. Well, you're going to have a bigger crisis if you can't get rid of this stuff. So that's what we're here for. All
right, sounds great. Sounds great. So we're going to wrap this up. There are about 600, about 1,000 are going to be gone any second. And I wanted to mention this. This is the this day only Kitty Zip Mat Tunnel. What in the world for $19.95? Oh, super cool.
There it is. The Kitty Zip Mat Tunnel. This is another one of those really cool things that we just thought about for a good long time. It's a Now, how do we just take something and give it multiple uses? Okay, so now you've got your little tunnel here, right? And the tunnel is something that, of course, cats play with. You throw toys in here. It's also great for fraidy cats because fraidy cats tend to want to burrow. This way you get to say, this is where I want you to burrow instead of the closet or under the bed.
Right.
And when you open this sucker up.
Nice big nylon zipper.
And we got this great bed.
Nap time.
It is a nice cushy bed, and not only is it a nice cushy bed, it can be rolled up in either way. So this is hot weather, right? You roll it up like this, nice cool nylon. Wintertime, you got this guy right here, nice and fluffy. I think we thought of everything with this guy.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think, how do we clean this?
It is absolutely machine washable. Throw it in the washing machine. Because why? Because cats pee. Because dogs might have accidents. And that's why everything that I sell in terms of beds can be put in the washing machine.
Fantastic, fantastic. This was really popular earlier today.
Yeah.
It's a 2-in-1 kitty hut and mat. It reinforces your cat's natural instinct to crawl, burrow, escape through the other side. Plus, you're going to be able to find them because you can look through the tube. Self-warming layer underneath the surface for warm bed, or rugged polyester for that more cool bed. What's happening now, Producer Pat? We're gonna take a short break, but I'm saying goodbye to Jackson. More kitty cats coming up. Jackson, thank you so much.
As always,
thank you.
my pleasure.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
On a mission, so glad we found you. Stick around, more kitties coming up, guys. Thank you, thank you. What fantastic.
Do you want to feel beautiful every day? Hello. I started selling jewelry over 40 years ago. The Jumboys collection. It's bold, over-the-top gorgeous, sparkalicious. Honey, there is always a piece for that young, hip, new woman who says, who's Jumboys? I want to try this and see what this is going to look like.
When you look fabulous, you feel fabulous.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
Go to hsn.com, guys. Jackson's product is there, plus your lawn comb is there. We've got a today's special there. You can have anything that HSN has on hsn.com. So it's the Regenerate 3-piece set from Lancome, a today's special, coming up $127. We also have the Bissell. I have this for you tomorrow morning. These are 4 options for you where you're getting the best prices in advance. You don't have to wait till midnight. That's 075560. And the Bissell Air Cordless Upright Vacuum, let me just say this. Adam Freeman has told me about this darn vacuum more than any other product he's ever told me about on HSN, and we talk about a lot of products. He way back when told me it was coming, and it's finally here for you at a today's special price. Karma is here. Diane is here. Hi. Dawn is here. Hi, honey.
Okay,
I knew that. Hi, honey.
How are you?
Dawn is a true animal lover. Dawn brings so much joy to so many people, including the 4-legged kinds of friends. This is Karma, who I've known for years now.
Karma's been here a very long time. Yes, he has.
I think about Karma when Karma's not here because I love Karma
I know,
so much.
Karma's a good boy.
Good boy. Tell us what we have here with the Flea Dome non-toxic flea killing system.
Well, you know, at first blush, when you think about that name, non-toxic flea system, you're thinking that doesn't really make sense, right? But what that means is it's non-toxic to your pet. So you're not putting a poison on your pet, but it is very toxic on contact for fleas. So it's genius, really, because if you think about the environment we try to create for our family and our pets at home, we try to use natural products. We try to wash them and bathe them in natural products. We try to make things, find things that are safe for the babies that are crawling on the floor and for our furry family members. And when you use traditional flea medications on your pet, you're usually either breaking the little container and putting it on their shoulder blades, or you're getting them to ingest a pill. Both of those are poison. Yeah. They are poison. They are poison because that's what kills the flea. So the Fleedom Act is just a genius way
The Fleedom Act.
to deliver.
That's an amazing name, the Fleedom Act. Good for you.
And neutralize the fleas without having any risk or any harm to your pet. So what you yes, or to you, exactly. So what you actually get, this is both actually the same product in 2 different deliveries. So you're getting it's like a mousse, and it's called actually the Foam Up, but it's kind of like, you know, when we put mousse on our hair. So it gives you this really fluffy little amount that you can put in your hand like that, and see, I'm rubbing it on my skin. I don't have to worry about it. And then you can put it on your pet with your hands, or you can pump it right down the center of their back. And the great thing is, think about your kitties. You know, they don't like to be sprayed, right?
No,
so you can do
not.
this with your kitty, and all of a sudden, instead of it becoming a traumatic episode, it's something that's, oh, hey, I'm gonna get massaged again.
Right.
And this will go down and liquefy and go down to his skin and kill those fleas on contact without being poisonous or harmful to your pets. You know, and then the spray is wonderful because you can spray the pet bedding, your furniture, anywhere that you're likely to see pets. It will not harm your furniture or cause any stains or anything, and it's odorless. So how wonderful is that? You don't want to have, you know, some of those just smell really bad. I'll tell you, even my experience with my dogs, I have a little herd at home, and here was the problem with traditional methods of flea killing. You would have the pill, or you would have the little thing you put on there between their shoulder blades, right?
Yeah.
So the pill, sometimes hard to get them to take. And sometimes with the liquid, you'd have to monitor them so that they're not getting on your furniture after that, because it could stain your furniture. And here's the worst thing. It's expensive. At
I was
home,
just gonna say that.
what I used to have was I would have those boxes of pills lined up, and I would have to write on the box, this one was Karma on this date, because you can't do it, you can only do it every 30 days. And then he's this weight, and then the other dog is a different weight. So I would have to have another box, you know, at $80, $90, sometimes over $100 per box. And then the cat was a different story. And did you know that some of the flea products that you buy for your dog, those pills, or not, excuse me, not the pills, but the liquid between the shoulder blades, that there is actually one of those that if you have cats in your house, you can't use it on your dog because it's that toxic to the cats. That just sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible.
I don't want to poison my pet. I want to give them something with natural ingredients that is made here in the USA and is just genius in the fact that it's not a poison. So I can put this on him, and this is actually going to make his fur really soft. It's not going to be sticky at all afterwards, and he is getting treated. Those fleas, the minute they touch that, the minute it hits them, they're killed on contact.
That's amazing.
It really, really
is amazing.
And when you think of the value, the difference in pricing alone,
For $24.95,
you get both of these.
And it's all upside. Right, and you know what? If you really like the foam, you know those soap dispensers that you can get near your kitchen faucet? You pour this in it and you make it into a foam.
You can make it absolutely.
You can make it into a foam if this runs out. So what are the health implications if we have fleas going rampant on our cats and dogs?
Fleas can carry diseases, and you know, another thing is, you know, with the flea medications, I find those to be more dangerous than anything. You know, all my pets at home happen to be special needs rescue pets, and I have one that has digestive problems. I cannot use certain flea products on her, but of course I didn't know that till I started trying them. $90, $100 here, until I got down to 4 or 5 down the road. Karma, when he would take the pill, it would make his breath horrible. I just don't want that. When you think about that, I don't want to poison my pet. I want to use something with natural ingredients by a company that I trust, made right here in the USA, and I've got everything I need. The same product, 2 different deliveries, in a spray, in the foam, so you can use it on your cat and your dog. You don't have to buy 2 separate products with different weight restrictions. You can use this 3 times a day if you wanted to. You could use it every day. And if you happen to have a flea product that you like that is working well for you, you know how you have to wait 30 days till you can use it again because it's that toxic? This you can layer with it.
I'm just reading the bottle, pardon the glasses, guys. Non-toxic, easy to apply, kills on contact. That's really what's doing it for me. It really does. Instantly, it kills on contact. And you know, even if you think about, you know, your home environment and fleas jumping around, everything, nobody wants that. You want your pets to be flea-free. You want your environment to be flea-free. There's not really a season for fleas because they go to warm weather all year.
So in the winter, where's it warm? In your house. should they go into your house.
Right.
So this is a delivery that's going to deflea them. It's going to make their coat nice and shiny, and it's not sticky at all once it dries. Easy to apply, safe and effective.
This is what we've been waiting for.
It really is. I used to spend, I'm no kidding, $200 a month
I've been
on flea products, and then I would have to keep track. I would have to have like a grid chart. Oh, on this day, Karma got this, Amelia got this, and you can't mix them. This is for dogs and cats. And anytime you can find a product that does it for both, how great is that? I mean, we don't need to have 50 million bottles all over the house. We want something simple that works.
Are you able to share with us some of the ingredients in this? Because it seems like magic.
Well, you know, let me tell you about the technology.
Okay, good.
What's interesting about the technology is when you use traditional methods of flea products, okay, they are a poison, okay? So your pet is eating the poison or absorbing the poison through their skin, okay? So why it works is because now you've got a toxic pet, basically. When the flea bites the pet, they die. With the Fleedom, we don't have to wait until the pet is bitten by the flea. You're applying this on there, and what it actually does is it affects the flea's respiratory system. That is why it's called non-toxic, because it's non-toxic for your pet, but it is deadly to fleas. On contact just eliminates them.
So you can actually get to the flea before the flea has to bite your animal.
Exactly. The other ones only work once the flea. Isn't that interesting? Because, you know, I mean,
maybe that was all the science they had at the time.
It's really genius. And now we have evolved. We've learned so much more. This is so, you know, I've been putting this on my hand. If you use those other products, they say wash your hands immediately afterwards. Look at this. You know, it's not sticky. I've been putting it on.
There's no odor.
There's no odor.
Absolutely no odor.
Some of the more natural ones have just this really awful odor. This is really, really nice because, you know, my dogs wear, you know, Lorenzo spritzes and everything, and I like them to smell good. And this way that doesn't affect that. And I know that he is protected, and I don't have to worry about the fleas, and I can spray my furniture. It's not going to hurt my upholstery, my furniture, my carpet.
This is a breakthrough. This is a real breakthrough, which
really
is why 1,100 have gone today. The other thing is, you know, you're going to the dog park, or maybe you have to put your kitty cat or your doggy in at the vet's for a day, or whatever the situation is, where they're going to be mingling with other animals. You may take great care of kitty or puppy, and maybe they're an indoor kitty, right? Somebody else's has been exposed to fleas. What are you going to do? It's going to be just cross-contamination. That's like a buffet.
Right,
for
and traditional products are not going to stop the fleas from getting on your pet. They don't repel them.
Remember,
they only work once the flea bites your pet, because your pet has ingested poison, whether through absorption of the skin or through a pill. And, you know, so many pets really have adverse reactions to that. So why not use something that's safe and really works? And you can use it as often as you want. I'm using the spray right now. Karma wouldn't mind the spray, but my kitty, there's no way.
No way.
My kitty would want to use the foam because she's going to get a nice massage when she gets her. Absolutely. So it helps. There's a better bonding experience with your pet. It's not going to hurt that relationship. They're not going to run from you, and it's not going to smell. And it's not poison. And it's going to kill the flea on contact. Immediately. That is huge. That is so big, guys. As you know, if you've ever had to deal with a flea infestation. And can I tell you, well, as you know, it doesn't take a lot to have a flea infestation. By the time you see one flea, basically, you could consider it to be too late. So let's get rid of them ASAP. 1,200, almost 1,300 gone. We're going to be at 1,500 gone. Half the quantity gone. Fleas are gone. With the Fleedom Act, if it doesn't work, send it back. But I'm going to tell you right now, HSN would not bring this to you, and we would not be able to say that unless it was true. So treat all your animals and give them a nice little massage. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars a month. And it can be good for them instead of bad for cats and dogs. So when I used to do that treatment in between the shoulder blades, I would tell my husband, honey, don't pet the cat for a while because the cat has poison on it. Think about those words. How messed up that is compared to something like this. Karma, thank you for joining us. You're a superstar. He's a good boy. I love you too. Thank you. Did you see this mat that Karma's been hanging out on? This is what we were just talking about. Jackson Galaxy was just here with a Kitty Zip mat tunnel. There are 200 left. Great for all kinds of climates, warm or cool. And it's that perfect little kitty hiding place where you know exactly where they are. And that is also unzippable, so you can make this beautiful mat with it, which feels fantastic. 567-628. I think it's a great idea for travel as well. I love you, Karma. Bye. Bye. See you in a minute. I love you very much.
We're going to do one of my new favorites at HSN right now, the stroller. Don't you want to give your little sweeties a walk every now and then? But no way, Jose. I am not going to risk, what's happening now? I'm not gonna risk having somebody run away. No way. Oh, this is mesmerizing to me. So, what are we doing right now? We're talking about how you can get $10 off on that next product you pick up on with the HSN card at $10 off. This is the phone number as well as hsn.com. The first item you pick up, apply and buy, take that $10 off right out of the gate. Who do we have here?
Well, of course, Karma is back.
Thanks, Karma.
And Amelia is here too.
Hi, Amelia.
And we have two
So good to see
fabulous
you.
strollers. You know, if you've never used a stroller for your pet before, you should really think about it, because once you have one, you'll never go without one again. It really just makes your pet walk so much more convenient, because right now my hands are free.
Yeah.
I can get on my phone and work. I can communicate with people. I can have a drink. I can enjoy everything. I can park them, sit and read a book. Everything is more convenient. And these are just made with such quality and such thoughtfulness in the design. They really are ingenious, and they've thought of every feature that you could possibly need. Very, very smart.
I want to just get this out of the way. Is it okay for cats?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just checking, just checking. So how do we keep so it's a little screen door, so to speak, on the top. Take us through this. Look, the Regal Plus on 5 flex payments, and then the Promenade on 5 flex payments. Take me through the differences, if you would.
Okay, so this is the Regal Plus that Karma is in, okay? This is for pets up to 25 pounds.
Okay.
And I want to show you some features on it because it's really amazing. So if you look, Karma's laying down, so he can still see out. That's why this mesh window is here. It also gives great ventilation. He doesn't have to sit up on his whole ride to be able to see over the top. Okay, so really, really thought of everything there. And then the mesh has a really good quality zipper. You can do it from either side. It's a double zipper, zip it up. But the best part is when you're done with it, it folds back and the canopy is out of the way. It's not falling down on the pet, which often happens with some strollers. There is a great pad inside here. I don't know if you can see this that Karma is laying on, but there is a pad inside here that is completely machine washable. He doesn't want to get up. He's very comfortable. And that is machine washable. And then there's 2 tethers. Okay, so if you have 2 pets that are under 25 pounds, you tether them, never by the neck on a small dog, but by a harness.
Okay.
And there's 2. So you can have 2 pets in there. I mean, if you have 2 pets, you see how Karma's secured in there? He's not going anywhere.
Good.
So if you have another pet, you've got another tether. A lot of strollers don't have that feature, but so there's 2 in here. So then, if you look at the back, I want to show you, this is the parent tray. That's what we call the parent tray. So you've got room for 2 beverages here, or their dog water. And then again, if you look at the top, when I've got the top open, see how there's another window here? So when you're walking with your pet, you can see your pet. You don't have to turn around and go, oh, what's he doing now? You can see him, he can see you, nice and comfortable, folds back up out of the pet's way. And then down at the bottom here, you've got this window here, more ventilation, and then this is the storage compartment. This also has a double zipper, so you can open it from either side. But this is very, very clever because you've got all this generous space in here. This space goes all the way under the seat, and in other models of strollers, you have to lift them up to get your bag in there. So see, they've put this rear entry on here. Very, very smart. And it holds a lot. And then it's also 3 wheels. These are no-fill wheels, so they're never gonna need air. They're perfectly maintenance-free, and the 3 wheels means easy maneuverability. So it turns and spins really easy. And then look at the back. You've got a brake system back here, and you have a brake system on both of them. This one has it individually for each wheel. So if you're on an incline or you want to sit for a while and read a book, you just put the brakes on so nothing knocks them and rolls them out of the way.
Really nice.
So there you go. And then on the Promenade, the Promenade is a more generous
Regal
carriage.
Plus, this is Promenade.
So this is for pets up to 50 pounds, which is really unusual to find one that holds pets up to 50 pounds. So you could put 2 dogs in here and have plenty of room. It's also got the little window in the front for great ventilation and for pet visibility. And then the canopy also folds up out of the way so it doesn't collapse on your pet. Then you've got the window at the top. so you've got the visibility with your pet again. And then this parent tray is actually closed. So you can put your phone in here, your
really
potty
nice.
bags, your sunglasses. I've got my keys, I've got their leash in here. Lots and lots and lots of room. And then of course, room for your own beverage.
Perfect.
So, and then of course, the same thing in the back. You've got this, the rear entry with this one. It's a little different than the other one.
So that's
you
the
can take your
promenade.
pet out through here if you want to. And then you've also got the bottom, the rear entry for any of the things you're putting in the bottom here. So it's nice and secure. So if you put your handbag in here, you don't have to worry about someone grabbing your handbag.
Oh, that's good.
It's really, really secure. And then this also has a brake at the bottom that you just pull down.
You know, I've wanted to walk the cat before, but it's something like this, but I've been afraid because I was afraid they were gonna get fleas. Now I'm gonna use Freedom Act.
Absolutely.
Freedom Act
And you know, a
to make
lot
sure
of
that they don't.
kitties really like this. I mean, people get strollers for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
It's convenience, it's safety, it's security. These are very, very fashionable, and they're just so smartly made.
Beautiful
They
quality.
have really, really thought of everything. They've got beautiful fashion prints and
We have
colors.
to go through these colors.
Yeah, I'll let you go through that.
Okay, so here's the list. Hold on, we want to make sure we get it right. So we have the gray shadow, and I believe that is the one you have. No, right
No,
here.
the gray
this is the gray shadow right over here with sort of a sporty red trim.
Right, and that's for pets up to 25 pounds.
Okay, and that one is called the Regal Plus.
That's correct.
Right, and then we have the raspberry sorbet right here. There's your raspberry sorbet. And then we have the Starry Nights, and that is, which one's the Starry
The
Nights?
Starry Night is this one.
This
the
one.
Karmazen.
Okay, so it
Right.
almost looks like a little bit of a plaid.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's really nice looking.
That's the Starry Night. And then switching cards, here we go. That one.
On the promenade, you have the gold nugget,
which is
on
the
the
way.
end.
That's the,
Yep.
I'm gonna get out of the way, guys.
Yep. And then you have this beautiful cheetah print with the pink piping.
Gold nugget, cheetah.
And then you have the black onyx.
Perfect.
And you know, I'm gonna borrow one of these off here so I can show you. Talk about easy. These are lightweight but substantial. You can feel the quality in these strollers.
You really can.
They are so well made. So take a look at how genius this is.
Boy.
I want to collapse the stroller. All I have to do is slide a bar here and twist it all the way down, and I just drop the stroller
look at
down.
that, you guys.
Just like that. And then when I'm ready, no tools needed. Just pop it right open.
That's fantastic.
Yep, nice and nice, easy. That's what we want. We want convenience, we want quality. We want to make sure our pets are safe. When you walk your pets, especially the smaller dogs, you have to worry about, you may be able to control your pet, but what about everyone else's pet that's out there? What about what they're sniffing? There's parasites that are transferred in stuff that they might be sniffing. You want to be able to enjoy your walk. You want to get the exercise you want. Your pet likes to hang their head out the window of the car, right?
Right.
Okay, this is their own ride. And it's so much easier. I'm telling you, once you have a stroller, you'll never look at your dog walk the same again. It just makes life so much easier.
So much easier. How many flex payments do we have on these, actually, producer Pat? 5 flex payments. This is an innovation. A lot of people have turned to baby strollers. Like
as a matter of fact,
human
this
baby
company
strollers.
started off in the juvenile category, so they know about the stringent safety requirements, and that's why they were so clever in how they designed it. Gen 7, strollers are just top of the line, but they're at such a great price point. You don't have to break the bank to get them.
You know, a friend of mine's got a very heavy cat, and when they're in the carrier, it's awkward and unbalanced, right?
Yeah.
And she doesn't feel like totally confident carrying it, and so she waits until the vet tech comes out, but it's very awkward. She could pop Kitty in
These
here.
are wonderful to take to the vet. And you know, what if you're older? You know, if you've got a dog on a stroller, on a leash, and maybe you have multiple dogs, you can put one in the stroller, you can walk another one, but it helps you keep control and you're not getting yanked around. They're in here, you've still got your hands free.
Right.
You can do a one-hand close on these strollers, on this stroller. So easy. Up to 50 pounds of pet, that is like unheard of for a stroller in this price point.
So talk to me about the harnesses, because you don't ever want to have it on their leash, the tether on the neck.
So there's 2 tethers in both of these strollers, in both versions of the strollers, the Regal Plus and the Promenade. So this means you
This is the Regal Plus.
That's the Regal Plus.
And the one for the 50 pounds.
These are the Promenade. And you can see they're a more generous carriage.
Right.
They're wider and longer. So you've got 2 tethers in here. You always want to tether your dog to their harness, just like what we did with Karma here, okay? So that if he thinks he's a hood ornament, which he often does, and he stands up, I don't have to worry about him tumbling out.
Right.
He's safe.
So, but we pick up the harnesses elsewhere, right?
You can use your own harness.
Harness,
They sell some on HSN.com.
Oh, good.
But on the little dogs, you never want to pull by the neck. You always want to pull by a harness.
And
so
I don't think
why
the one on the neck would work for the cat anyway.
No, you don't
so
ever want to. You always
do that
put
either.
no.
Yeah.
And on any small animal, it's too fragile here. But that's why Gen 7 has put 2 tethers in here. They've made these pads removable and machine washable. So nice and easy. Imagine it's hot here in Florida. You've got all this wonderful ventilation. You've got the shade canopy that you can put down or you can pull back. It's not going to cramp the space for your pet and fall on him, which a lot of strollers do. And I love the fact that you've got the rear entry for your pet. You can access your pet through these quality zippers in the back, but you also have the rear entry on this really oversized storage compartment in the bottom. Unheard of. So really a fantastic quality. Once you use a stroller, you're never going to go back to a dog walk with a leash. It's going to almost seem so outdated.
Oh, right.
You know,
exactly. Or maybe you're not going outside with them at all. They would
you're
love
doing
it
like you got a baby here.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm
It just
totally
really is
into it.
nice. And you know, when I bring the dogs here to HSN, they're always in a stroller.
Yeah.
They're always in their stroller. They love it. In fact, I have to put the strollers in the car from the garage because if they see the stroller, I have to put them in and walk them around the living room for a while.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Because they think they're going
somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So 5 flex payments. The Regal Plus is for up to 25 pounds. The Promenade is for up to 50 pounds. You can do 2 animals in
you're
each.
able to put 2 animals in each depending on the size. And you know, if your pet has never tried a stroller before, they want to go with you. They're part of the family. They want to go with you. They want to go where you go. And this is a more convenient way to be able to take them safely. And this is just such great quality for this price point. Really, really amazing. And the fact that you can hold up to 50 pounds in the...
And do 2 at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
The 2 cat carriers, you're trying to walk into the vet. No way.
No,
it's a mess.
Yeah, no, I do this.
And they're unhappy.
And if
they're
you
going to be happy
close the canopy, you don't even have to use the tethers if you've got this zipper closed. It's just a good practice to get into.
Don't unzip it if they're not tethered because you know what can happen.
Yeah, for the kitties, and I've got a lot of kitty parents that tell me that they use strollers for their cats. They'll have the Bengals, which are bigger cats. And I've even had customers tell me they use it for their bunnies. So, you know, just about anything. So they're really good quality with so many features. You've got the brakes, you've got the parent tray, you've got room for your handbag, a book, leashes, balls, toys. They're TREATSs, because we can't say that in front of them. Everything. It's safety, convenience, fashionable too as well. You've got your choice of these beautiful fashion colors and prints, and just so much easier.
And maybe you need to do some more exercise, right?
Well, you know, you don't have any excuses anymore.
That's right.
You get a Gen 7 stroller.
That's right. You can say kitty or puppy needs a walk.
And they love it, honestly. When they see the stroller come out, they know they're going. It's like when the dog hangs their head out the window.
Oh my
gosh. This is their own private ride. You've got your car. This is their own ride, and they love it. My dogs use it exclusively. They don't ever go anywhere without a stroller because I just feel better taking them on a walk. You don't know what's out there. You don't know whose dog might come up, and it may not be safe for them to approach your dog. You can zipper this up. It's a polite way to sort of
have a little boundary.
You know, maybe someone's not keeping control of their dog.
Right.
You can just zipper it closed, and you don't have to worry.
Exactly. Listen, guys, this is important, especially you don't know what's going on out there. You need to get outside. You need to interact with your kitties and your puppies more, and you bring them with you everywhere you go.
Absolutely, and you see how comfortable they are.
Okay, these are the Promenade. This is the Onyx. We have the Raspberry Sorbet. This is called the Regal Plus.
Correct.
So for 25 pounders, this is the gray. We have it in the leopard cheetah. That over there is called the Gold Nugget. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks, Amelia. Thank you, Karma. We love you very much. Nice job. Nice job. Good gig.
Thank you.
Don't forget about the Fleetum Act non-toxic flea killing system. It kills the flea on contact. So it doesn't have to wait until the flea already has bit your animal, or you for that matter. 423-367, and they'll enjoy it. Yeah, I know you don't believe me yet, but try it. It's a massage time, it's cozy time, and you're going to really appreciate how efficient and effective this is. Plus, it's so affordable. My gosh, for $24.95. Thanks to our special co-stars today. And Jackson Galaxy was here. Go to hsn.com and see what else he's brought to us. So from the Fleet-O-Mac, which I think is perfect to go back to the other things that we've had for you today, the mat, which is also the tube, the Kitty Zip mat and tunnel. Today only $19.95. It unzips and turns into a mat, and it is machine washable. You have a warm part on one side, and then you have it with a very special padded nylon on the other. So you've got great textures and backgrounds for all kinds of temperatures with your sweeties. 567-628. Thanks for shopping with me. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with that Bissell. And Alice is coming up with Tony Little. Stick around. We're going to get you in great shape. We had something for the pets and something for you right now. Have a blast, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Thanks.
America's personal trainer. He cares about you. Inducted into the Fitness Hall of Fame.
Tony Little, you have done it again.
You can do it! Tony Little joining us.
You're amazing.
It's like a nudist. It's unbelievable. Sexy abs. Who wins? The big dog. You can do it. Believe in yourself. And that's how people change.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Alice Caron. Happy Friday to you. And I bet as you're looking at this, you know exactly what it is, because this piece of fitness equipment is that much of an iconic piece of fitness equipment. You know it's called the Gazelle. You know what you don't know? That this is the lowest price we've ever done in the history of the Gazelle. In the history of the Gazelle, since 1996, it has never been at this price. Why do people love it? Low impact, overall body cardio, overall body toning, and today you're gonna be able to get it home at a price of $29.99 on your credit card, and we're even including for you 3 DVDs. Not only 3 DVDs, you're getting the nutrition guide, and you're even getting an entire year of a